it's time to win. Lace them bad boys up, baby, let's begin. It's the king, no doubt, that's word to Gwen. You about to wake up this beast within. Soon as I hit that stage again, everybody come alive like Rick and Glenn. I don't work too hard just to give up now. Soon as I pull up, it was going down. Call your friends, I'll call my team, and we'll see you spend more time chasing their dreams. Never let a hater come and mess with you.
And in this video, I'm going to be talking about Fortnite and how you can be the last one standing or potentially winning the game. So guys, the first tip I have for you guys is to choose a landing zone. And by this, I mean as in like when you're choosing a place to land after you jump off the battle bus, choose a place that is densely populated or there's not much people. As in like not go to towns and stuff, but go to like green spaces with like small buildings and stuff, because they'll have chests in them and you can get some good weapons and stuff, and there'll be a low chance of you dying and a higher chance of you surviving and making it onto later rounds. And the next tip I have for you guys is to wear headphones. Wearing headphones will like increase the game sound so you can hear footsteps, gunshots, the direction of where the sounds are coming from, so that you can like just play better in general and be aware of your surroundings. And the next tip I have for you guys is the rarity types of the weapons. They come in common, uncommon, rare, and then epic, and then the gold one, which I think is legendary. I'm not sure, but they come in different rarity types that increase in power, so from normal, green, blue, purple, and then yellow, goldish. So look at the stars underneath the weapons that you pick up, and they increase in power. So just choose the best weapon of that category. The next tip is not a tip, but it's like it is a tip, but it's not to get the pistols or the revolvers, as they barely do any damage. And it's basically like not having a weapon because it doesn't do as much damage. And the next tip I have for you guys is to keep moving, constantly move around, and don't remain in the same area, or otherwise you would just have a higher chance of being spotted and killed. So if you're on your feet, there will be a less chance of you getting killed. And also, if you keep moving closer to the circle, the storm is less likely to capture you and you're less likely to die in the storm. Dying in the storm is like the worst death possible because it's unintentional and like it's unneeded for, because other players are not killing you, you're just dying because of a natural cause in the game. So and the next tip I have for you guys is to look for chests. Every once in a while you hear like a shiny sound effect with like a light tinkling. You would have to follow this effect and come to a treasure chest, which could have weapons, bandages, ammo, whatnot. And in most cases you have to build stairs to them to get to them. The next tip I have for you guys, which is really important, I can't stress this enough, is to get hold of a shield potion. The more the better, but at least one for 50 shield. Shield potions, basically they give you like extra HP on top of the HP that you already have, unless you lost that during damage of, I don't know, falling damage or damage from other players. And it just helps out a lot and you have a high chance of surviving. And the next tip I have for you guys is to go into bushes and stuff to hide from other players. Don't like go out in the open because there's a higher chance of you dying or getting sniped. So press L1 to crouch on PS4, and I think it's the same on Xbox as well, but I'm not sure. Next tip I have for you guys is to build. So building barriers and like forts, bases, whatever, helps you defend yourself and your other teammates from other players, and it increases the chance of survival and protection, because once you build a fort or a base, they won't be able to see you from far distance, so they'll have to move closer, and that's when you can switch to your shotgun and then just take them out or just sneak up behind them. The next tip I have for you guys is to be patient. Do not push when you think you're not going to make it and you don't have as good weapons as you thought you would have. And just be patient, because trust me, it just comes a long way. Because I'm always, not always, but like most of the time I'm patient. I just camp inside buildings to prevent me from staying out in the open and people killing me. So as soon as someone walks in, I just shoot them down and then take all their loot and stuff, and then slowly the numbers reduce in players alive, and I just make it into the top 10. And yeah, that is it for the tips and tricks, guys. So guys, make sure you drop a like down below, smash the subscribe button, enable push notifications by clicking the bell icon. This is Make It Easy, and I'm signing out. Peace.